Muletrain!
And it is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Monday, April the 27th, 2015. Brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
At the Region 1 Academic 3A University Interscholastic Meet Saturday, Muleshoe High School speech team under the direction of Dr. Carrie Moore won sweepstakes, and qualifying to go now to state next month are second place winners Carrie Mendoza in poetry, Blaine Shipman in persuasive speaking, Chris Barber informative speaking. All won second place at the regional meet. Then third place, Christian Mora in prose and Isaac Acosta in informative speaking. Fourth place went to Rachel Whitworth of Muleshoe High School in persuasive speaking, and she will be a first alternate to state. And Julio Alvarez won 6 in informative speaking also from Muleshoe High School. Congratulations to all of these students and good luck as they enter the state UIL academic meet in Austin at the University of Texas next month. Carrie Mendoza, Christian Mora, Blaine Shipman, Rachel Whitworth, Chris Barber, Isaac Acosta, and Julio Alvarez. We're proud of each one of you. The city of Muleshoe had a line of voters before 8 o'clock this morning at City Hall ready to vote early. Now, you know the election is May the 9th, and early voting started this morning at 8 o'clock. And there have been people at the door of City Hall to vote all morning on the first morning of early voting. Now, early voting will continue all at City Hall for the city election as well as the school board election through May the 8th from 8 to 5 weekdays. Extended voting hours, however, will be on 2 days, this Tuesday, that's April the 28th, and May the 5th, and that will be from 7 in the morning till 7 at night on the City Hall day extended voting. The city of Muleshoe will be hosting a public forum Monday night at 6:30 at the City Council Chambers in City Hall, 215 South 1st Street here in Muleshoe, to explain and answer questions about the proposed amendments to the city home rule charter, which will be on the ballot on the May 9th election. Now, also on your ballots, in the school board election, District 4, incumbent Sergio Leal and opposed by Ashley Turnbow. In the mayoral election in the city of Muleshoe, Irene Mason is running against the incumbent Cliff Black for mayor of Muleshoe, and there are 28 charter amendments on the ballot. So it is a very, very important election. And of course, the other thing on the ballot that is getting so much attention is the election in regards to, can alcohol be sold within the city limits of Muleshoe for off-premises consumption. The Lady Mules on Friday beat Shallowater 4-3 to set the number 1 seed in our District 2 3A. Now they will go on to play Bushland in By District on Tuesday. Congratulations to the Lady Mules, and also good luck in By District as you go up against the Bushland softball team. The Muleshoe Independent School Board will meet Thursday night at 7 at the school administration building. And among the items on the agenda will be hiring a new Dillman Elementary School principal. And that is because the present principal, Dana Hevington, will become the Director of Operations and Curriculum for the Muleshoe ISD beginning July the 1st. The opening ceremony will include, of course, the invocation, the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag, the opening forum with public participation and special recognition. They will talk in administrative reports about enrollment, board training, food service, finances, and budget workshop will be conducted. The school board will also consider extension of depository contract with the First Bank of Muleshoe, approval of food service management contract, purchase of school bus in 2014-15 budget, vehicle purchases, and budget amendment number 4, and they will also be accepting resignations in the Muleshoe School and consider hiring new personnel as well. That's Thursday night, 7 o'clock, at the school administration building at 514 West Avenue G. It's time now for the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire area, and it is brought to you through the courtesy of 5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications. We did get 1/100th of an inch of rain up until 10 o'clock this morning here in Muleshoe.
5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, located right here in Muleshoe at 302 Uvalde Street. Call 806-272-5533, offering phone, wireless, and internet. You can check them out online at www.5area.com. Looking at our weather forecast for the Muleshoe area, showers are likely today. On Monday, a 60% chance of precipitation, possibly a thunderstorm, cloudy with a high near 51 degrees. On Monday afternoon, breezy with a north-northwest wind, 20 to 25 miles per hour, gusts as high as 35 miles per hour. Tonight, on Monday, a chance of showers, cloudy with a low around 35 degrees, breezy with a north wind, 20 to 25 miles per hour, gusts as high as 35 miles per hour, chance of rain is 40% for Monday night. Tuesday, looking at the Muleshoe area, partly sunny, high near 62 degrees, north-northeast winds, 15 to 20 miles per hour. Tuesday night, mostly clear, low around 36. Sunny on Wednesday, high around 72 degrees, west-northwest winds, around 5 miles per hour. Calming Wednesday afternoon, mostly clear Wednesday night, low around 42. Thursday, sunny, high near 79, so warming up quite a bit. South winds around 5 to 10 miles per hour, mostly clear with a low around 47 for Thursday night. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Friday, sunny, high near 84. Friday night, mostly clear, low around 53. And repeating for Monday here in the Muleshoe area, showers likely, possibly a thunderstorm. Cloudy with a high near 51 degrees. Breezy with a north-northeast wind, 20 to 25 miles per hour, gusting up to 35. Chance of rain is 60% tonight. For Monday, our chance of showers, chance of rain is 40%, cloudy with a low around 35. 5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
Monday is a winter day or a fall day at the most here in Muleshoe. And we want you to stay tuned because we're going to tell you about a Muleshoe lady who is going to receive a Lifetime Achievement Award. And it started all right here in the Mule Memorial City. So stay tuned for that after these important messages just for you.
Show your school spirit now with the First Bank School Spirit MasterCard debit card from the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 202 South 1st Street, 806-272-4515. Show your team spirit and earn cash for your school every time you swipe your card. Get the Dimmitt Bobcats, Bovina Mustangs, or Muleshoe Mules MasterCard debit card today from the First Bank, 202 South 1st Street, 806-272-4515. They're online, fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Chips are delicious. Have you been wasting time looking for a good meal? Well, go to Leal's Mexican Restaurant in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard and try the Irma's Special. If you are under 12, try the grilled cheese. You know Leal's in Muleshoe is the original Leal's Mexican restaurant. I highly recommend it. 5 generations of our family have eaten at Leal's. What did you say, Isla? Chips are delicious.
Hello, I'm Irene Mason, and I'm a candidate for mayor for the city of Muleshoe. I have served as a council member for 8 years and have been active in the Texas Municipal League as a board of director, helping cities maintain local control. You may know me for my full-time job as counselor working at DeShazo Elementary with your children. Romans 12:12 tells us to rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation, be constant in prayer. On May 9th, you will have the freedom and privilege to make important decisions that will affect the entire community. Honor the sacrifices that have been made to secure this freedom by casting your vote. I would greatly appreciate your support to continue to serve this incredible community and celebrate its successes by voting for Irene Mason. Thank you very much.
Election Day is Saturday, May the 9th, 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. at Muleshoe City Hall. Early voting April 27th through May the 5th, 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. Extended early voting hours, 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. on April 28th and May 5th, all at Muleshoe City Hall. The preceding has been paid for by the committee to elect Irene Mason.
Irma Leal of Muleshoe is going to receive a Lifetime Achievement Award from Foodways Texas in San Antonio at their seminar and symposium May 7th through the 9th. What a nice Mother's Day gift for you, Irma, and well deserved. They'll talk about the Texas Mexican table, and you know, Irma is being cited because 58 years ago, this coming May, which is muy pronto, isn't it? She and her late husband, Jesse Leal, opened what was going to be probably just a small tortilla factory here in Muleshoe. They immediately started feeding the braceros and some of the area farmers who would bring their bracero workers into town on a Saturday out of their tortilla factory, which was located where Alex Tire Company is today. And it expanded down on East U.S. Highway 84 to Bill Millen's facility, where they not only had their tortilla factory in the back, but on the weekends they would open up a restaurant and feed the local people who came. And they came, and they came, and they came, and they expanded down on West American Boulevard, and now, of course, they're right here in Muleshoe after 58 years going strong at 1010 West American Boulevard. And this is the 5th annual symposium for Foodways Texas. The purpose is to document and promote foodway in Texas. Now, they're doing a lot of oral history about food in the Lone Star State, and some of those who will participate are authors. One author wrote Taco USA, How Mexican Food Conquered America. And another author, Austin Breakfast Tacos. And they'll even have an author who has written a chili cookbook. speak at the symposium next month where Irma Leal of Muleshoe will receive a Lifetime Achievement Award. Well deserved. Well, right behind her 58 years in the restaurant business are Debbie and Stacy Connor. Did you know Dr. and Mrs. Stacy Connor have been residents of Muleshoe for 24 years, and they were recognized on Sunday at the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe, where Dr. Connor is the minister and has been for 24 years. And, of course, Debbie Connor is a beloved Muleshoe High School math teacher and an excellent one. So we're so glad that Debbie and Stacy Connor have chosen to make Muleshoe a permanent home for 24 years, and we're looking forward to 24 more in our community too. They have reared their 3 children, all here in Muleshoe. Minnie Gail Redwine Rutledge of Roswell's family needs to be on our prayer list. She died Sunday morning. She was reared in the Lasbuddy Muleshoe area and the daughter of the late G.E. and Beulah Redwine. Please remember all of the Redwine Rutledge family in your prayers. Minnie Gail Redwine Rutledge of Roswell, formerly of our area, died Sunday morning. At the Regional Academic UIL contest Saturday, Kayla Preston of Muleshoe High School placed 6th in editorial writing. Congratulations to you, Kayla Preston. At Muleshoe High School on Monday morning, the graduating seniors had their pictures made in their mortarboards and graduation gowns. It's getting that season of the year. Ruth Briscoe turned 94 years young Sunday. Ruth, a longtime resident of Muleshoe, is the mother of Polly Oliver, Sandy Turner, and Joe Dan Briscoe. A belated happy 94th birthday to you, Ruth Briscoe, a resident at the Parkview Nursing Care Center here. April is Alcohol Awareness Month. Al-Anon family groups provide hope and support for anyone who is troubled by someone else's drinking, whether it be a family member or a friend. Nevertheless, many avoid help for fear of judgment by others, but you will find a very pleasant and a happy group that meet in Muleshoe in Al-Anon every Monday and Friday night at 7 o'clock in the First United Methodist Church of Muleshoe. And at the same time, 7 o'clock Monday and Friday nights, here at the First United Methodist Church of Muleshoe, 507 South First Street, the Fellowship of Alcoholics Anonymous meets, and that will give hope and help to both men and women. And enter the south door, and Al-Anon meets in the first room on the right, and AA in the second room on the left, Monday and Friday nights at 7 o'clock. In our bargain basement, there will be a garage sale this weekend, and it will be conducted by multiple families at the Harmon Elliott Senior Citizens Housing Complex Community Room. That's located at 901 West Avenue K here in Muleshoe. This multiple family garage sale will be this Friday and Saturday, both days from 8 until 3. That's a multiple family garage sale at 901 West Avenue K this weekend, both Friday and Saturday, 8 to 3, at the Harmon Elliott Senior Citizens Housing Complex Community Room, 901 West Avenue K. We'll be back with more Muletrain in just one moment. Please stay tuned.
Don't forget that the Tuesday night golf scrambles open to the public are continuing this coming Tuesday, April the 28th. It begins at 6 p.m. at the Muleshoe Country Club here. Register at 5:30. It's $20 for members, $25 for non-members. That includes your green fee and golf cart. They'll serve some food after the round. Also, don't forget as well, Saturday, May the 2nd at 6 p.m. at the Muleshoe Country Club, they'll have their third annual crawfish boil. It's $25 per person, $40 per couple, $50 for a family. All you can eat boiled crawfish flown in live from Louisiana, along with shrimp, corn, potatoes, cabbage, and mushrooms. That's at the Muleshoe Country Club. Williams General Store here in Muleshoe, 1405 West American Boulevard, where you have been watching here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as on our Facebook page and facebook.com/Williams General Store. A lot of their new spring items that they have in store. Lots of clothing, along with inspirational books, children to adults, Max Lucado chalkboards, rustic metal, baskets, inspired home signs, and much, much more. And we'll have a second video of new items in at Williams General Store coming this week. Look for it here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Gillam. They're at 1405 West American Boulevard, 806-272 Mule, Williams General Store. The following is a message paid for by the concerned citizens of Bailey County. 36% of adults under correctional supervision were drinking at the time of their offense, according to the National Council on Alcoholism and Drug Dependence. On May 9th, please vote against alcohol sales in Muleshoe, paid for by concerned citizens of Bailey County.
At the First Baptist Church, the members will join together in Operation Inasmuch this Saturday, and they will join hands as they serve the Muleshoe community. Some of the projects that they will undertake will be yard work, window washing, flower planting at the Parkview Nursing Care Center, also singing and visiting at the nursing home with the residents, sewing, carpentry work, park cleanup, kitchen teams will be working, and also chainsaw crews will be with their chainsaws at work. Lunch will be served after the morning inasmuch at the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe. If you know of someone in our community of Muleshoe who needs help, please call the First Baptist Church office and talk with Donna J. The number is 806-272-4224. Isn't that a wonderful project? They've been doing this for many springs now. Lost 2 Chihuahuas. One is a male and the other is a female, and they're both 12 years old. Euphemia Torres and her family would desperately like to get their pets back. They've been gone now for 2 weeks. Call 806-729-8791. They were last seen at 814 West 2nd here in Muleshoe. The male is white and brown, or white with brown spots, and answers to the name of Chico. And the female Chihuahua is brown and black and answers to the name of Precious. They're 12 years old. They're 2 Chihuahuas, one male and one female, and they strayed from 814 West 2nd 2 weeks ago. They belong to Euphemia Torres. Call her at 806-729-8791. Now on our prayer list, please remember Buck Johnson. Buck is in University Medical Center in Lubbock, where he was admitted on Friday, and he had kidney problems. They've cleared that up, so they now can do a procedure, and they need to go in and try to the best of the doctor's ability to open with a stent his carotid artery. And also, there's another blockage in another artery, and possibly they will open that up at the same time, but that is being done on Monday. Please remember both Carolyn and Buck Johnson in your prayers, and the doctors that work with Buck, Dr. Carcutley at UMC in Lubbock. Dan Smith of Lasbuddy and his wife Rosemary are certainly on our prayer list, and Terry Byers, who's home from the hospital. Juanita Scoley says her young son Joseph needs to be on our prayer list as well. And Jacob Shelton, 5-year-old grandson of Miss J. Messenger of Muleshoe, went into Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt in Memphis, Tennessee on Monday for 14 days of IV antibiotics. His mother is the former Amanda Messenger, who was reared here in Muleshoe, and the Sheltons now live in the Chattanooga, Tennessee area. Please remember little Jacob and all of his family in your prayers, please. The family of Minnie Gale Redwine Rutledge, formerly of our area, and the family of Stanley Dale and Kay Dale. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a jiffy.
The swing bed program is available now at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 708 South 1st Street, for the patient who is no longer in need of acute medical care but is not yet comfortable functioning independently at home. Call for more information today. The Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 806-272-4524.
It's time to think about Mother's Day, because Mother's Day is May the 10th. And I have found the perfect place for you to please Mom on her day. It's BK Boutique at 200 East 21st Street in Clovis, New Mexico. Betty Turnbow at BK Boutique will help you select just the right gift for your mother, because she knows firsthand what mothers want. The colors are vibrant and the styles are the ladies. In Sharon Young, Alicia D., Zoe, a la carte, Naya, True Luxe, and more. Turquoise and lime, black and white, reds and blues, tops and tees, plus sizes, leggings, slacks, scarves, and jewelry, all in one location. BK Boutique in Clovis at 200 East 21st Street. And they always gift wrap. Betty also carries Merle Norman Cosmetics. If you just don't know what size your mom wears or what she really needs or wants, a BK Boutique gift certificate is perfect. And you can call 575-762-1848 at BK Boutique in Clovis. And they're open every day except Mondays, Tuesday through Friday hours, Texas time 11 to 6, and Saturday 11 to 4 Texas time. That's where Mom would buy her own Mother's Day gift, at BK Boutique in Clovis, 200 East 21st Street.
The following is a message paid for by Citizens for Economic Gain. The facts about alcohol sales in Muleshoe. The Muleshoe Economic Development Corporation recently hired the retail coach to conduct a Muleshoe trade area analysis, which revealed that $4,934,520 is spent annually by area residents on packaged alcohol. If these purchases are made in Muleshoe instead of Clovis, Littlefield, Dimmitt, Morton, or Lubbock, it would result in the city of Muleshoe and Bailey County receiving an additional $98,690.40 in sales tax per year in alcohol sales alone. Keep Muleshoe area tax dollars in Muleshoe. Vote yes on alcohol sales for Muleshoe on May the 9th. The preceding has been paid for by Citizens for Economic Gain.
Happy birthday on Monday to David Gallman, Kevin King, Sammy Gonzalez II, and on Tuesday, April the 28th, the farmer Casey King celebrates, and Billy Durbin and Melinda Schuster. If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you also. And we continue with more of our prayer list. Alma Burton, Terry Byers, Jack Dunham at home, Leona Harris, Leela Sue and Doyle King, Bob and Nina Landers, Janet Brown Finke, G.R. Laster, Augustine Martinez at home, Laurinette Mason in Lubbock, Clayton Myers, Eugene Redwine, Walter Marie Boness, both in Olton, Everett Reeder, Harper Lee Kirby, the great-granddaughter of Mary Janice Brantley and Jody Barrett of Muleshoe, and she remains in Odessa and neonatal intensive care. Ronnie Holt at home in Abilene, and Johnny Atkinson at home in Farwell. Mary Ellen Robertson, Clinton and Maxine Rogers, R.L. and Doris Scott, Dorothy and Grady Sorley of Bovina, and Glenn Watkins of Plainview. Neely Moore at home in Lubbock, Melody Sheets, Hattie Ray Lambert, in room 463 at University Medical Center in Lubbock. Marcia Dale Redwine Martis at home in Wichita, Kansas. And also remember the family of Evelyn Northcutt Kerr, the family of Freddie Harriman Patterson of Farwell, Ethel Garlington Murray of Muleshoe, Jimmy May Porter of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, at home Archie Quintanilla here in Muleshoe, and still in Trust Point, Juan Jaime. Francis Miramontes at home, Delmer Clements, and Vicky Stovall Perry both have lymphoma. Ronnie Locke of Arlington, the brother of Donna Locker of Muleshoe, at home, and he has cancer. Bobby Reynolds and his wife Sora in hospice care with cancer here in Muleshoe. Hannah Simmons in Lubbock. Please remember all of these and many more in your prayers. Get up there, Little Red. Come on, Corina. Hiya, Arbutus. We got to get out of here. Andalay, Monkey Paw, Julia Gray, Isla, and Olay.
Muletrain! Ha ha! Muletrain!
This edition of the Muletrain News Program is being brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear it rotating here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well as find it free of charge on demand on our website. The last 10 Muletrain News programs, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center. We have some results from the Thursday area track meet. From Muleshoe High School, the Christian Paez will go on to the regional track meet in the 800-meter run. So congratulations to Christian Paez. Ruby Andrade is going on in the 400-meter run, and the girls 4x400-meter relay is going on to the regional tournament as well. Thanks to Coach Benji J for giving us those results.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. Kenneth Wyatt's adventure with a windmill. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, David Markle, all hope that you enjoyed this Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Kenneth Wyatt of Tulia is one of the nation's best-known Western artists. He has 3 galleries and is opening another in Amarillo. Usually he paints from memory.
I take a lot of photographs. I used to take a lot. Now if you're driving down the road and you see an old windmill leaning over, you never will see it again. Get a snapshot or a sketch or something of it. Years ago, I remember stopping at a barn that had an old windmill that was kind of leaning over it, and I said, that's going to blow over. It's going to blow over one of these days. So I looked around, didn't have a camera, so I grabbed my sketch pad and my pencil, and I went out, and right by the fence where I climbed through had a sign that says, trespassers will be shot. You don't pay attention to that. Now, artists are privileged anyway, so I just climbed through the fence and went on out and turned a bucket up that was out there and sat down on it and started to sketch this windmill. Because you just don't find too many old wooden windmills anymore. And I was sketching it, and you just feel something come up behind you. I knew somebody was behind me, and I whirled around, and I'm looking right in the barrel of it looked like a 50 caliber. It was a 22. But when you're looking in the barrel of it, it looks real big, I'll tell you. And he said, what are you doing here? And poked me with the gun, And I said, my voice went up about to, I'm sketching this windmill. He said, you an artist? I said, yes, sir. He said, draw something. Under that circumstance, you can't draw anything. There's nothing you can do. But I went off down, wiggled it down the column, and I said, now, just pretend that's a straight line. The arm just froze. It wouldn't move. He really kind of knew who I was. I didn't know who he was. I'd never met him before. He kind of laughed, and he said, well, go ahead. I hope you do a good job. Let me see it when you get finished. I'm glad the telephones have come out now so you can take a picture with the telephone.
Kenneth Wyatt of Tulia. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with The Sound of Texas.
Time now for the market report, brought to you today by Stephen DeMint, financial advisor with Edward Jones, right here in Muleshoe at 104 West 2nd Street. Call 806-272-4102. Stephen can assist you with any of your financial needs, no matter where you live. The market report was recorded this Monday, April the 27th, 2015 at 11:50 a.m.
This is Dana Rimpey of Edward Jones, member of the New York Stock Exchange Incorporated, bringing you the daily financial market report. U.S. stocks are trading higher, with equity markets extending all-time highs ahead of Apple's earnings this afternoon and the beginning of the Federal Reserve's two-day meeting. In economic news, U.S. services sector's growth eased slightly in April, down from a seventh-month high in March, on a dip in new business growth. In earnings news, shares of Roper Industries are trading higher after the company reported earnings above consensus estimates and increased guidance. U.S. bonds are trading lower as investors look to the Fed's upcoming meeting for additional insights on the rate hike. So far this morning in the S&P 500, the best performing sector is basic materials, while the worst performing sector is utilities. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is down 11 points to 18,068. The S&P 500 index is down 3 points to 2,113, and the NASDAQ Composite Index is down 20 to 5,071. This morning, volume on the New York Stock Exchange is moderate, with 350 million shares traded. Advancers are outnumbering decliners.